and welcome to Just the Job, your one-stop shop to explore career opportunities in New Zealand today. Now, do you enjoy meeting and helping people, pride yourself on attention to detail, and would like to work with an international organisation that offers career opportunities both here and overseas? Well, Lucian from Westlake Boys High School certainly fits the bill, so we've teamed him up with ANZ New Zealand to bring you a banking special. In today's show, Lucian starts off on the banking front line, exploring the career opportunities as a customer services officer. Then Lucian spends a couple of days learning about the role of a customer services consultant when he joins the team at the ANZ New Zealand Contact Centre. And finally, in today's program, Lucian looks at the role of a lending services officer whose job it is to help people make their dream purchases. So let's go to downtown Auckland and get Lucian to work.
Hi, I'm Lucian Plowman and I'm from Westlake Boys High School and I have an extreme interest in banking. Today I'm going to find out what it takes to become a customer services officer at ANZ.
They say money is what makes the world go round, and if that's true, then it's the banks that keep it turning. Customer service officers, known as CSOs, are the frontline workers, the priceless link between the banks and their clients, who ensure this necessity of life flows as smoothly as possible. And guiding Lucian on his path to becoming a CSO is the manager of one of ANZ New Zealand's busiest Auckland branches.
Hey mate, I'm Lucian.
G'day, Andy. I'm the branch manager here.
So Andy, what does it take to be a customer services officer?
Yeah, a customer services officer is a really great job. Yeah, it's about really talking to people every day and doing the right thing for customers.
Okay, and can anyone just walk off the street and do it, or what's the deal there?
Although it is an entry-level job, it's probably the most important job in the bank. So there's a really extensive training program that you'll get to go through.
The role of a customer services officer is to give great service. It's to be able to interact with our customers and be really quick and efficient.
As CSOs are the face of ANZ New Zealand, it's important they're well presented. Though, thankfully, tying a tie isn't an essential prerequisite.
It's to also uncover needs that the customer might have and be able to really get into the customer's world, I can say, and then go from there with the customer. When I interview, I look for two things. I look for the ability to learn, and I look for customer focus.
Hi, Mita.
Hi, Andy.
Mita, this is Lucian.
Hey Mita, nice to meet you.
Mita's the assistant manager here at the branch. She's going to be doing a training today.
Cool, sounds good.
To assess Lucian's ability to learn, Mita will be taking him through the basics he'll need to master before hitting the tills.
So I'll show you how to count cash.
It's about really the personality. Are they going to be a customer-focused kind of person? And are they going to be able to learn the skills of the role? Are they going to be able to take it on board and go with the way we want to work here at ANZ?
How do you do this again?
Okay, I'll show you. It's quite easy. You just have to put the notes. See how the fingers move, so
Yep.
it's easier to count.
Yep.
Okay?
How much is in a bundle of 50s?
That's 5,000 in a bundle of 50s, and in the 20s it's like 2,000, 10s, 1,000. What I need you to do is to verify and see that it got correct amount of cash in each bundle. Okay?
You're going to leave all this money with me?
Yes, of course.
Obviously vital to be trustworthy, and we look for that when we interview. Obviously we do police checks and credit checks to make sure that these people going into the role are trustworthy kind of people. But it's important, you're dealing with people's finances, and our customers need to know that we don't discuss their finances with anyone else outside the walls of the bank.
How's it going?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting there.
It's taken you half an hour to count these bundles.
Yeah, it's definitely harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is. So what we'll do, we'll get the machine to help you out to count the notes,
Awesome, sounds good.
and it will make your life much easier.
Sweet as.
So
It's
that's
much
it.
easier than doing it myself.
Yes, it's definitely much easier.
Absolutely, you need to be accurate, but it's really about personality more than anything else. It's about interacting with people, having a good conversation, understanding where people want to be, understanding what they want, and being able to help them with that.
But before you interact with the customers, you'll need to be familiar with the bank's systems. Training on the job can take up to 5 weeks, and with the help of online training modules and staff mentoring, CSOs are able to perfect their skills even before they serve their first customer.
What we actually do is we take them and sit down in an office, and then we'll actually talk to them about their goals and what their problem would be at the moment, you know. For problems, we see it as opportunities where we can actually clarify things for our customers as well.
Okay.
But when it comes to actual product knowledge and customer interaction, there's nothing quite like the hands-on approach.
Lucian, looks like you've been studying. Let's put you to the test, okay? And see what you've actually learned so far.
All right.
Okay, so I'm actually a customer and I want to open up a savings account.
Okay, sure, that's fine, sir. We have many savings accounts at the moment, but just to make it a little bit easier for me, I'd just like to know why you'd want to open a savings account.
Oh, pretty much because I'm actually looking at traveling in the next 2 months.
All right, sounds good. Well, at the moment we actually have the ANZ online call account, which means you can transfer your money when you're overseas to your check account and you have to pay any fees or anything.
So it's about understanding what the customer's issue is, understanding where the customer's coming from, and being accurate in terms of their decision making, and making a really good decision around and being customer focused.
Alright, well then, so it looks like you've been studying really hard.
So, Lucian, what did you learn today?
Yeah, heaps of interesting information. The training was pretty full on, but it was real good. And I was just wondering, for someone who is aspiring to joining the bank when they come out of school, what would they need to do?
I guess my advice to someone joining the bank would be to understand they want banking as a career, talking to their careers advisor at school, and just making sure they're doing the right thing getting into banking.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, the last thing we're going to do today is actually test you on some of the skills that you've done today. So you ready for that?
Yeah, sweet, sounds good.
Excellent.
And so comes the moment of truth. After an intensive day's training, has Lucian learnt enough to hold his own on the front line?
Okay, Lucian, take a seat.
Sweet.
Time for the big test.
Let's do it.
Best of luck.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Hello, can I please deposit some money into this account?
Sure. Look it through.
Well done.
Sometimes you get customers who are upset, something hasn't gone quite right with their banking, so they need to understand the situation and fix it. And it can be a very, very busy role. There is pressure. Sometimes customers will be quite demanding. They'll come one after the other. So actually giving exceptional service each time can be quite tough.
Hey, mate.
I'd like a credit card bill, please.
Sure.
What kind of card have you got, sir?
Customers can be demanding sometimes, so it is about being out there. You need to be confident in the way you interact with people. You need to be polite.
Great, see you later.
Cheers. Have a nice day.
You too.
So, Lucian, how do you think you went today?
I think I did pretty well. Everything was really interesting and I've taken it all on board. So do you reckon after all of this now I could call myself a certified customer services officer?
Well, Lucian, I'm not sure you could do that straight away, but after a few weeks in training, you'd certainly get there.
To work as a customer services officer with ANZ New Zealand, you must have strong English communication skills and a second language is an advantage. You should pride yourself on attention to detail. Previous customer service experience is essential and previous sales experience is an advantage. There are excellent future career prospects locally and overseas with the bank. To apply, go to www.anz.co.nz/careers. Lucian certainly did extremely well helping customers face to face. After the break, he discovers what's involved in dealing with customers over the phone at the ANZ Contact Centre. Lucian, g'day mate. Welcome back to Just the Job. This is our banking special program, and coming up, Lucian from Westlake Boys High School explores the career opportunities as an ANZ New Zealand customer services consultant. And Lucian will get that chance at ANZ New Zealand's Auckland Contact Centre, the largest financial call centre in the country.
Hi, I'm Lucian.
Hey Lucian, I'm Corrine. Welcome to the ANZ Contact Centre.
Thank you.
So this is the inbound contact centre, and this is where the customer services consultants come and take the incoming calls. In inbound, we take about 10,000 calls a day across both Wellington and Auckland sites, and those are the customers calling us on any one of our 0800 numbers.
And when they call, the answering consultant is their first point of contact with the bank. So to ensure Lucian makes a good impression, Pamela Mansell will be showing him the ropes.
Pam.
Hi.
Hi, this is Lucian. He's spending the day with us today, and I'm going to leave him in your capable hands. Okay.
So what does a customer services consultant do?
Well, how about I show you?
Cool.
So this is a team of customer service consultants.
Yep.
If you're employed by the bank, you work with a group of about 10 to 15 people.
Yep.
Each customer service consultant will take around 100 to 120 calls per day.
Calls that they could be expected to field would be just customers ringing out for balances, or it could be a customer in dire need of help, assistance, their credit card's being stolen, wide ranging.
Each team's aim is to answer a minimum number of calls per minute. Ensuring they do are team leaders like Pam, who monitor their progress and mentor them through the more complex inquiries.
This here is all of our queues, and it's also reflected up on the boards around the building. So our aim, of course, is to answer all of the calls, but also answer them within a timely manner. So our agreement is to answer 80% of calls within 30 seconds.
Yeah. Well, there's one sitting there. Do you reckon I'd be able to take it?
Well, we do usually give staff around 5 weeks training before they're allowed to get on the phones. But we are about to have a training session now, if you'd like to come along to that.
Sweet, sounds good.
Great. This is Lucian. He's here today to learn a bit about the job and what we do here. All right, so everyone, Shay's going to take us through a quick icebreaker.
Training is really important because we don't want our customer service consultants tripping up on our customers. We want to make sure that they're as well informed as possible so that they can take that call, and even if they don't know it, they know where to go to get that answer.
During your 5 weeks of training, you'll discover just how fast-paced the job can be. A buzz for those who enjoy the high-energy lifestyle. For this reason, it's important at ANZ New Zealand that their consultants are given the chance to relax and recharge in their purpose-built rec room. And after an intensive day's training, it's the perfect chance for Lucian to catch up with Ryan, who himself has recently entered the industry.
So now that you've done all your training, what are your options from here? What do you plan on doing?
I study during the week, so what they've done is arranged it so I can work a full-time shift over the weekend, and then I'm free Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to study, and it makes a massive difference. So I can work full-time and study, and I'm able to pay off my studies without having to take any loans, and it makes a big difference to me. It's something I really enjoy.
So now that Lucian's recharged and back on form, it's time to see if he can talk the talk.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey.
This is Lucian.
Hey, mate. Nice to meet you.
Lucian, Jesse is one of our experienced customer service consultants, and he'll show you the ropes and take you through handling a call.
Awesome, sounds good.
Take a seat. Welcome to ANZ. This is Jesse.
Hi Jesse, this is Penelope. I was just wondering if you could...
I think key skills would just be people skills and an open mind. Just being passionate about people and about our customers is the main thing here. Everything else can be learned.
Okay, was there anything else you're looking at doing today, Penelope?
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Great. All right, thanks for your call. You have a good day. Bye. How'd you find that?
Oh, it's all pretty fast-paced. Hey, how did you know where everything is so quickly?
Well, I mean, you do get training, and once you come out here, you get it. You get it quite quickly. I mean, in the first 3 months, it is a bit nerve-wracking, but definitely after you've been here for a while, you get the hang of it quite easily. So if you're ready, we can take a call now if you like.
Oh, yeah, I reckon I could give it a go. Got any tips for me?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, first thing is to smile, because the customers always can hear when you're smiling. It sets the tone of the call.
Yep.
Stay professional and polite throughout the call. And at the end of the call, it's important to ask, is there anything else you can help with?
Okay, awesome, sweet.
So you can open it now if you like.
Welcome to ANZ. Lucian speaking. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I'm having trouble with my internet banking. The password doesn't seem to work.
Well, what we can do for you now is reset your password.
As far as qualifications go, English is a strong one, maths, drama helps a little bit too because that tone of voice is so important. You can imagine in the calls for our customers to listen to that because you don't have the visuals, you don't have the smile as such.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Awesome.
Excellent.
All right, cool. Thanks, mate.
Great. Thank
See you later.
Bye.
Awesome, well done. How did you find your first call?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, did
great.
well.
Oh, we better log back on. Here comes another one.
All right, sweet. Welcome to ANZ. Lucian speaking. How can I help you? Welcome to ANZ. Just speaking with Lucian. Welcome to ANZ. Just speaking with Lucian. How can I help you? Welcome to ANZ. Just speaking with Lucian. How can I help you?
Lucian's been fantastic. I think he's really enjoyed the team spirit here, and he's picked up some things really quickly. So I love the way he interacted in the group, and also picked up some great things when he was doing the headset.
Cool. Anything else I can help you with? All right, thanks. See you later, sir. Oh, I forgot. My bad. Sorry.
Just say thanks for your call. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, just say thanks for your call. Bye.
The work as a customer services consultant with ANZ New Zealand offers a dynamic work environment with excellent career opportunities and support. Computer skills are essential, as are excellent verbal skills, previous customer service and sales experience. The work is team focused, so being a good team player is important. If you have the National Certificate in Contact Centre Operations Level 3, then it's an advantage. To apply, go to www.anz.co.nz/careers. Well, Lucian seems to be a natural people's person. If you'd like more information on banking careers with ANZ New Zealand, then we've got plenty of information on our website, and I'll give you the details a little later on in the program. After the break, Lucian discovers what goes on behind the scenes when we apply for that all-important loan. Welcome back to Just the Job and our banking special program. In our final story, Lucian discovers the work involved when it comes to making lending decisions. At some point in our lives, most of us will need a loan, be it for our first home or to replace that clapped-out car. For many, it will be the biggest decision we make. Behind each application, a team of bank staff work tirelessly to make this process as stress-free as possible. And the job of ensuring every minute detail is taken care of falls to the Lending Services Officer.
Hi, I'm Lucian.
Hi Lucy, and I'm Karen Dawson. Welcome to ANZ Lending Services, and we're really looking forward to having you with us today.
Cool, I'm looking forward to the day.
Great, come on through. So Lucian, this is our Lending Services team. So the team here process all loan documentation that comes through from the branch and from solicitors.
Yeah, so what types of loans would you get here?
Lots of home lending, business, rural.
Yeah, and so do you actually deal with the customers here, or?
We don't. The main calls we take are from the branch staff and from our solicitors. Well, the role of the Lending Services Officer is actually a critical one. When our customers go out and buy their first home, for example, it's one of the biggest transactions that they'll make in their life. So we play a very important part in ensuring that the customer experience is a good one, ensuring that all the loan documentation is put together professionally in a time-bound manner, and that everyone gets everything they need at the right time.
As with most ANZ New Zealand roles, full training will be given before you're expected to work alone. This is particularly important when handling a customer's life-changing transaction, so a lot of attention is paid to the finer details of banking.
So we've got many forms of training with ANZ. Some of it's classroom training, which is what we've got here. We also have online learning, and we've got some systems training, which is what's happening over here.
So do you reckon I'd be able to give it a go?
Great, let's have a try.
Sweet.
So, Lucy, what we're going to show you first of all is some of our imaging, and what that is where we scan our customer records so that they're available for branch staff to view electronically. The job of the Lending Services Officer is a very busy one, especially Fridays, because most people like to move on a Friday because they've got the weekend to move into their property. So Fridays can be a very busy day for us. So that ability to handle multiple demands at the same time and stay calm under pressure is probably really important too.
This is actually something quite easy to learn.
It is, absolutely. We like to start our training with things that are easier to learn so that people gain confidence and, you know, ready to take on more learning.
And much of that learning takes place on the job.
Richard, I'd like to meet Lucian, who's here with us today.
Nice to meet you.
Buddy training gives new employees essential hands-on experience while still ensuring the customer receives a service second to none.
Right, so what are we doing here?
Okay, Lucian, so what we're going to go through is we're going to go through some imaging.
Do you reckon I'll be able to help you out?
No worries, man. Okay.
So when a customer is looking to come into the bank for example, a home loan, they usually come into our front line, into the branch, or through the contact centre, or even a mobile mortgage manager. The application form would then go to our retail and business credit area to decide whether the loan would be approved. If so, the work request would come into Lending Services to produce all the loan documentation.
Cool, and then we're done.
That's all it?
So do you reckon we'd be able to give the customer a ring and tell them they got the home loan now?
We won't do that as yet, okay? We need to get the documents organised, okay? But if we can give the solicitor a call and let them know that their documents are coming out their way.
Hello, it's Greg Muller from Smith & Partners.
Yeah, hi, it's Lucian from the ANZ Lending Services Centre. I was just calling about the home loan documents for Lorraine Wilson.
They all look in order to me. I'm just about to ring Lorraine and get her to come in and sign the documents.
Cool. All right, thanks, mate. Bye.
We then make sure that on the day of the settlement, which is the day that the keys are handed to the new homeowner, that we would pay the funds into the solicitor's account, who in turn would pay the vendor's solicitor.
I have to say it feels pretty good, make someone's day.
Feels good, isn't it?
Yeah, is that your favourite part of the job?
One of the most enjoyable things about this role, you know, you're not just dealing with numbers, you're not dealing with facts as well, but you're also making the process a lot easier for our customers to move in their homes. So having everything all set up and ready to go with the solicitors is one of the most enjoyable things about this job.
But for those with ambition, the journey doesn't end there. For many customers, a loan is a stepping stone needed to advance their lives. And like those loans, the job of a lending services officer can also be a stepping stone towards a bright and prosperous career.
So for anyone coming into lending services, there's a wide variety of careers that they could have with our organisation. So initially we'd start as a lending services officer, but the role can become more complex as we look into business and rural loan support teams. There's then the opportunity to move into the front line if one would like to get that experience as an assistant manager or a branch manager. And a number of our team leaders in lending services have moved into those positions in the front line. So there are awesome career opportunities right around ANZ. I personally had a situation where ANZ's paid for my tertiary studies, so I've got my diploma in business while I've been with ANZ. Lucian.
Hey.
Yeah, how's your day been?
Oh yeah, it's been good. I was just practicing what I learned earlier on today.
Fantastic. So you think you might enjoy an opportunity with us in the future sometime?
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
To become a lending services officer with ANZ New Zealand, you need to have NCEA or equivalent. You should pride yourself on attention to detail and have good communication skills. The work is team focused, so being a good team player is important. ANZ New Zealand provides development opportunities and ongoing training. To apply, go to www.anz.co.nz/careers. Well done, Lucian, and a huge thank you to ANZ New Zealand for helping us to make our banking special. Today, there are so many exciting career options out there, making the right choice can be difficult. So to help, here's Sarah from Careers New Zealand with some excellent advice on finding the right job for you.
At Career Services, we see hundreds of young people every year who say, I should know by now what I want to do, but I don't. With so many options, it can be really confusing and hard to choose. Some people just know what they want to do, so for them it's a matter of figuring out how to get there step by step. But for everyone else, it's about getting started in something that's interesting, giving it a go, and seeing where it might lead. Careers.govt.nz has some great interactive tools to help you start figuring it out.
Join us again next week when we're back with another 3 careers, plus more career tips to help you find that perfect job. If you'd like more information about any of the careers featured this week, or just more info about how to make that right career choice, jump on our program website, tvnz.co.nz/justthejob. So best of luck, and I'll see you again next week.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.